Hey everyone, welcome to Comic Book Fanatics, and if you're a subscriber, welcome back to Comic Book Fanatics. And I am Fanboy72, and it was just Wednesday, so typically on Wednesdays is when the recent comic books would come out. So I wanted to do my top picks, or not necessarily top picks, but my picks of the week, because of course this is my pick. This is basically, in my opinion, what I preferably like when it comes to collecting comic books. So, and a few other things that I picked up as well. Not just, you know, the recent picks, but a few other pickups that I wind up seeing, and I might have overlooked or missed them last time. So I decided to, you know, I usually go back and just kind of browse through again and kind of look at and pick up what I think I would have missed last time, or something that I like. So. Also, I'd like to say thank you very much to all my subscribers out there. I really appreciate you guys coming by, checking out the videos, and definitely commenting and subscribing. I really enjoy the fact that you guys have as much love for what I do here, and the collecting, and the whole community, and the genre of it all. And it's just absolutely wonderful to see so many people out there who share and enjoy the same things that I do. And also, you know, I definitely like to give a shout out to We Love Comics. Always a wonderful channel that I go to, and Chris on there is really seems to be a really nice guy, and you know, he definitely pushes out information for the whole community to have. He's not one of those guys that just kind of hold it in himself. And then Lords of the Long Box as well, another great channel that I thoroughly enjoy watching. So shout out to you guys, and keep doing what you're doing. I'll keep watching. So let's start out with on the left side here. This is the releases for this week, and they're in no particular order, of course. But of course, I wanted to show the Amazing Spider-Man, being that I am and always will be an Amazing Spider-Man fan till the day I die. And matter of fact, it was one of the very first comic books that I picked up reading as a child, so it holds near and dear to my heart. So this week came out was Amazing Spider-Man #2. This is the newsstand edition. Absolutely beautiful cover to it. The Uncanny Inhumans #1. And this is a Secret Wars #6. This is the classic variant edition to this. And if you're familiar with the original Secret Wars #1, it's a very similar cover. So, in a sense, this is a homage to it, but it's a traditional cover to it. And I thought this was really cool, kind of like how they did this. So I went ahead and got this. Now, this is the Wonder Woman #45. This is the Monster of the Month variant cover, and DC's doing a lot of this. And so, from the different covers, they put Monster of the Month. Now, I'm not collecting all of them, of course, you know, but there's some really nice ones out there. But being Wonder Woman is one of the ones I do collect, so I wanted to get this variant cover, and I thought it was really nice. And for the price of the cover price, I mean, you can't beat that. Okay, Batman and Robin Eternal #3 just came out this week as well. Tony Daniels, always a wonderful artist. Love his work, so you can't go wrong when it comes to him. And Star Wars #10. This is, of course, the newsstand edition, and I know this came out, I think, about a couple weeks ago, but I just recently picked it up, so I figured I'd show this out. And Darth Vader #11. Absolutely beautiful cover right there. He's got the lightsaber out, and looks like he's drawing a circle around himself. And I can tell by the signature, it looks like Andy Gredov, I think is how you pronounce his last name. But anytime I see anything by him, you can always tell by his signature, and he does absolutely beautiful work. Now, this one right here, I saw this Rise Sisters Keeper #1. It looked very interesting, and I believe the the company is called Double Take. So I'm assuming it's an independent company. So it's for $2.50. The paper stock on the cover was absolutely great paper stock too. And the cover alone, it just kind of drew me into it. And when I opened the book up just to browse through it, it looked to be something of a zombie type of story. So, you know, I'm very interested in reading this, so it should be some good reading, being that I do love anything that has zombies and vampires in it. So I thought this would be interesting to get, and just the cover alone just drew my attention, so I definitely had to pick this one up. All right, this is the Agents of Atlas variant edition number 1 and just look at that cover. It's just absolutely gorgeous, and it's just a lot going on. It's just a very busy cover, and it just says a lot. So, you know, the cover alone, I'm very, very just drawn to it. So I figured, okay, you know, let's see what the storyline is about. And I think this is, I don't know, I think volume 4 or volume 5 of the Agents of Atlas. So I've never actually read it. You know, I've heard and seen about him in other different books as well. But I'm kind of interested in see what they have going on in this. This one right here, there's actually 2 covers to this, and unfortunately, where I went to buy it only had one of the covers. So this is Fistful of Blood, and it looks more like and just browsing through the inside of the cover, and by the way, the paper stock was absolutely beautiful anyways. This is the art done by Simon Bisley, and also with Kevin Eastman on it. The guy, you know, of course, we know Kevin Eastman through Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And Simon Bisley's done a lot of work on the past heavy metal books, and he's done Lobos. And I actually had the pleasure of meeting Simon Bisley at the convention about a year ago, and brought to him a few of my heavy metal magazines that I've had, and he got him to sign them. And this one right here, of course, you can always spot out Bisley's work. This story, interested in reading this story, should be very interesting. It is, to my understanding, from what it looked like browsing on the inside, I believe it's a western with zombies, if you will. So that'd be kind of interesting. Yeah, I believe I picked up 2 of these. So, and this one is Batman number 3, Arkham Knight Genesis. Now, I kind of missed out on the first and second one, but that not a big problem. You could probably still find them at the at your comic book stores, and probably in the long boxes or what have you. But the cover to this kind of just drew me. If you look at Batman and then you look at Robin, okay, Robin almost has that evil grin like the Joker does, which kind of just drew me in. And then if you look at the bottom footnote right there, it says Robin lives and the joke's on Batman. So very interested in to reading this and seeing how this goes when it comes to Robin and how the Joker ties into this. You know, who knows? That could be the Joker alone in a Robin outfit, right? So this one was very interesting. I thought Titan's Hunt with number 1, and looks like the superheroes here are actually gathered around a tomb. Tomb being in the center. Here lies the Forgotten Titan. So I'm just kind of curious how this is going to take out. Okay, now the Uncanny Humans. The 2 that I have here is actually the variant editions, and of course, like many different covers, it just kind of drew my attention here. So I definitely enjoy how the colors flow on this with the red and the purple, and it's so much beautiful colors on this, and just too nice to pass up. So I wound up getting this one along with this other variant as well. So just awesome, gorgeous covers here. Okay, and so that's the last one of that one. Now moving on to the right, these are actually just my pickups, not necessarily from this week or the past couple weeks or so, but some of them, of course, are. But I wanted to share this with everybody as well. This is the Amazing Spider-Man number 1, and on my last video, I showed you my other Amazing Spider-Man number 1s with the different variants. But I went to Hastings today, and they actually had the Hastings exclusive, so of course, I had to pick this one up. Beautiful cover. Oh yeah, and of course the blank cover. And the reason why I got that in there is I like to keep a few of these on hand with me. The reason being is sometimes when I go to these conventions, I like to bring a couple with me, especially if I know which artists are going to be there. I like to kind of bring those with me. That way, if I decide to actually get a sketch done on this, I'll have it available, because sometimes when you go to these vendors there, they might charge $7 to $10, or if not more, just for a blank variant cover. So, you know, why not save a few bucks, right? And just have a few of these on hand. That way you can just take with you to the conventions. And, you know, even if you don't see anybody there or hear anybody that's you might like, you know, there might be some local artists or just guests down there that might do something for you. Okay, Darth Vader #1. This is the J. Scott Campbell and the Nei Rufino cover. Of course, with J. Scott Campbell penciling and Nei Rufino doing the coloring to it. And absolutely gorgeous. I didn't want to pass this up. I saw this at Hastings. It's been sitting there for quite some time. No one's picking up, and I'm assuming because of the price. But, you know, luckily I had a coupon or so that's kind of made the price go down. So I'm very happy with it, and you can never go wrong when it comes to J. Scott Campbell, and especially with Nei doing it. And they work together very often to make absolutely gorgeous works like this. This is Darth Vader #9. Didn't have this in my collection. I don't know how I overlooked this for some reason, but luckily enough, it was still on the shelf, so I just kind of picked this up. And of course, this is absolutely gorgeous cover. I think Marvel, when it comes to Star Wars, have been doing some absolutely amazing work when it comes to their covers. For example, this one right here. This is Star Wars Shattered Empire #1. This is the Hastings variant edition. And I mean, look at it. It's just, they're masterpieces. Just like things you see on a print, or something you see on a painting. And so, you know, being this a Hastings variant, I had to pick it up because it's, you know, it's absolutely gorgeous, beautiful cover. So, and another thing I picked up was Spawn 256. This is done by an artist by the name of John Boy. I'm not very familiar with him, but I just like the whole Red Fire and of course Spawn and the cover and everything. So it just kind of stood out to me. So I decided to go ahead and pick this one up. All right, I thought this one's was a little bit fun. This is Zombie Tramp. This is the and you usually don't see a book on the shelf that exposes a breast or anything like that. So this is definitely for a mature reader, of course. But usually it'd be in some type of covering poly bag. However, it was not. It was just kind of on the shelf, only one there. And I noticed it was a limited edition variant, so being that it was, I thought it'd be interesting to grab anyways. So I did. And the little title they have right here is Passenger 69 Tramp on a Plane. You know, I have not followed Zombie Tramp a lot. Because I just the covers and the art really just don't pull me in. So I think this is my first Zombie Tramp. So I just because of the simple fact it was this way and it was a limited edition variant. So I figured I'd just pick this up. Now these books right here, I think they've been released since 2014, if I'm not correct. But I actually saw this on the shelf. I don't have #1, but it was #2, 3, and 4 on the shelf. And this was very interesting to me because I believe it's a storyline based off zombies. But I was just browsing through the inner of the cover, so I think it's something I might enjoy reading. So I picked it up because to me it might be good reading. And plus, not to mention, the cover just kind of drew me in because, of course, you've got the, I don't know, post-apocalyptic, I guess, type of guys that with shotguns and knives and what have you, and then just the artwork alone, it just kind of drew me in, you know. So I thought it'd be very interesting. So I'm kind of looking forward to seeing what the storyline is about on this one. And there's another one, and like I said, I don't know if this is zombies or if they're mutated based off post-apocalypse. But neither way, I think it would be fun to read. So hope it is. But yeah, anyways, so that is my pick of the week, as well as some pickups, and just wanted to share that out there with everybody, and hope you enjoyed watching this as well. And stay tuned for more videos, and if you like what you saw, by all means, come on back. I'm sure I'll have a little bit more later on, and if there's nothing on this channel that you saw you liked, then you know, subscribe anyways, and eventually I'm sure if there's going to be something on there that, you know, catches your attention. And I appreciate everybody coming by. I appreciate you guys taking your time out of your day just to check out my channel. And well, check out our channel, because me and my buddy Ray, we actually have this channel together. So, and probably what I'll do is label this Marty's Pick of the Week, and maybe Ray have something doing, you know, something like Ray's Pick of the Week or something like that. But once again, thanks for coming by, and I appreciate your time.